Dan, a good couple of weeks, I guess, to get a few players back.
Yeah, I think the boys have deserved a rest and they needed it, and it refreshes us, ready to go for the next phase of the games over the Christmas period.
Well, there are a few guys carrying knocks that needed that break.
I think it's just general wear and tear on players, and we're fortunate that we sort of were able to take advantage of that break. The boys got a bit of a rest, but they've had to work hard now since they've been back, so they're up and running and ready to go for Saturday.
And it's been a good week already for the club in general, with the planning going through for the new stadium. What's the buzz amongst the camp here?
Yeah, I think it's great news. I think it's been a long time coming. There's been a few hiccups along the way, like obviously phase 1 being the training ground, phase 2 being the stadium, Eco Park. I think it's a brilliant thing for the football club and the surrounding area.
It's going to be quite a while here, so who knows, you could be in the Premiership by then, but it's something to look forward to.
But I think, it's important to get the ball rolling. The planning was always going to be the biggest problem. Once that hurdle's been overcome, I think it's a case of now we can start getting things in place and get it going. The training ground was similar, took a bit of time to get on board. Obviously the area that we're in is environmentally heavy, should we say, in terms of wildlife and etc. So they've got to make sure that everything's in the right place first before we just go recklessly.
And now you can go to Braintree for a new competition, the FA Trophy, back in the National League. So something else to target at, or how do you approach this? Because of course you're also targeting promotion.
Of course, but winning's a habit. The boys have had 10 days off, so they're chomping at the bit to get into the game. We have to be ready for Braintree. We know there's probably going to be a change of manager in place for Saturday's game, which means we got to stand up to the new manager, bounce enthusiasm, running around and make sure that we do it right.
And is it a chance to play a few of those guys who've been waiting on the bench patiently, or is this you going full-blooded at this?
Everybody's ready to play. All our players are ready, prepared to play. It's just a selection that the manager takes on the day. So, whether we swap or we don't swap, each of those players are more than capable for the game.
You haven't got the biggest squad. Do you think you can go on all fronts and push for a cup final and a promotion?
Yeah. Look, winning's a habit. It's something that you don't want to break. As much as it was nice to have the 10-day break without a game and sort of refresh a few, but actually in many parts of us we probably wanted to just keep rolling, keep winning, keep getting points and just stay on that curve.
It's been 7 weeks since you beat Braintree at the new lawn. As you said, a new manager in place, so I guess you don't really know what to expect tactics-wise, do you?
No, but I think it's like most weeks where we just really got to focus on how good that we are, and if we're the best that we can be on the day, well then the game is obviously going to be close. We give everybody their due respect, but actually more often than not it's about what we do on the day. And
you had to be patient last time, didn't you? You had a lot of the ball and eventually got that breakthrough late on.
Look, it's difficult. You even see in the Premier League teams when they're defending 4-4-2 deep block, sometimes it can be very, very difficult to break down. And we just got to be patient and remain patient in quality and make sure that we keep everybody on side, in the sense of that nobody gets overly frustrated or tries to do something, risky. We want the risk takers to be the ones higher up the pitch, close to the goal, as opposed to our deep players who need to circulate and defend properly.
And something a bit different for the guys to think about this week as well. I guess penalties comes into practice, does it?
Well, yeah. Look, I'd say most of them will practice their penalties every week, so we'll also be ready on that front. And Alice's team ready to go on their penalties, so we're as prepared for this game as we have been for any game we've had this season.
That's actually a bit of fun in training, isn't it? Having a bit of a penalty competition of your own.
Yeah, you could say that, but look, we want them to enjoy themselves. We try to make the best environment for we can, but actually we still need them to be ruthless when they get that opportunity, whether it's in training or in the game, and just have a clear focus on where they're going to put the ball before they step up.